Salams and welcome. Thank you for joining me in another episode of the Quran in English Basics for Beginners. A'udhu billahi minash shaitani rajim. Bismillahir rahmanir rahim. O David, we did indeed make you a vicegerent on earth. So judge you between people in truth and justice. Nor follow you the lusts of your heart, for they will mislead you from the path of Allah. For those who wander astray from the path of Allah is a penalty grievous, for that they forget the day of account. And this is how people throughout history, including in the 21st century, cause great wrong to themselves and to their own soul. And that is why nations have become morally bankrupt and spiritually dead. No matter how advanced they are technologically and no matter how wealthy they are, but they are morally bankrupt and spiritually dead for the simple reason, as mentioned in the last line, they forget the day of account. And because of this, we find big people who we regard as people in honorable and elite positions, whether members of parliament or members in a government or members in a bank or any type of financial institution or in big business, they are involved in crime because they don't care about the day of judgment, or they have forgotten about the day of judgment, and they have forgotten that one day they're going to stand in front of God, and God knows everything what's going on. So the lesson for us in South Africa, the lesson for us on the African continent, and the lesson for us on the world is never remove God from the equation of your life. The minute any person or any town or any village or any country removes God from the equation of their life, they start to become morally bankrupt. They start doing evil and types of confusion that will shudder human beings, and they will become spiritually dead, and we will be in shock and horror to what they are capable of, as we are seeing with a small example in the Epstein files. That is just a tip of the iceberg, whether it is human sacrifice or drinking blood or sex trafficking and pedophilia and raping small girls and so on. The crimes that people are doing are horrific because they simply don't believe in God. A person can go to church, but if that person has decided to invade another country, kill and torture and murder unarmed civilians, and I'm sorry to say they don't believe in God, or they don't care about God, or they don't care about the day of accountability. Because a person who has fear of God, or a person who is God conscious, will never kill an unarmed civilian, will never rape a woman, will never kill and murder someone. And if that person has fear of God, that person will never steal if that person is a member of parliament. That person will never accept bribery. That person will never be involved in corruption in the tender process and so on. So the lesson for us is as upliftment. If you have made a mistake in life, remember God is most merciful, is most gracious. Repent to God, change your life from being a criminal to being an outstanding citizen of the country and of humanity. Never remove God from the equation of your life. Not without purpose did we create heaven and earth and all between. That were the thoughts of unbelievers. They thought this world is a joke, that after you die, nothing will happen. This is how they have been deluded. But woe to the unbelievers because of the fire of hell, which is a guarantee. Hell is a guarantee. Heaven or paradise is also a guarantee. Shall we treat those who believe and work deeds of righteousness The same as those who do mischief on earth, they cannot be treated the same way. They are chalk and cheese. Shall we treat those who guard against evil the same as those who turn aside from the right? They are not the same. They are black and white, night and day, chalk and cheese. They cannot be treated the same way. Stay well, look after yourself. Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alamin.